Petrol and diesel prices have hit £2 a litre and still show no signs of slowing. Now, I remember back in 2000 when refineries were blockaded over fuel prices and they were nowhere near as high. So why aren't we doing that again and hitting these profiteers where it hurts? Perhaps we no longer have enough truck drivers after Brexit, or they're all stuck in queues in Kent. Either way, we're getting screwed. The government are blaming the war between Russia and Ukraine for the problem, yet that's a pretty convenient excuse. The cost of a barrel of crude right now is £96 and falling despite that war, yet oil prices were higher than this before. Back in 2008, crude oil was £109 a barrel, yet we were paying just £1.19 a litre for petrol. How is that right? How can the government be saying they're doing everything they can to keep prices down in the face of this? Right now, if it costs you £100 to fill your car up, you're paying just over £1 towards delivery costs, and the forecourt is making just shy of £4 for themselves. There's very little profit in petrol. A tenner of it roughly goes towards biofuel content, which is a government-mandated addition to our fuel. £36 is the wholesale cost of the fuel, and then government fuel duty takes £33 and a further £17 for VAT. Of your £100 going in your tank, the government takes more than the wholesale cost of the fuel. Basically, half of the price you're paying is tax going to the government, helping you with their fuel costs, they say. They gave you 5p off fuel duty, which is actually a fixed figure. So when other factors rose, it quickly disappeared. They've actually not lifted a finger to help in any meaningful sense. And why would they when we keep letting them overcharge us? Fuel duty cuts, as we've seen, don't last. The real meaningful change they could make, and not just to fuel prices actually, but prices across the board, would be to scrap the VAT. Why are we still paying it anyway? VAT was introduced when we joined the European Common Market. It was conditional, in fact, but we've left now. Why are we still paying it? You Tories want to bring back Imperial measurements, but keep this? Why, if not to keep screwing us? What justification is there for this tax anymore? The fact is, the government are doing nothing to help. And when prices are rising, they're taking more in tax off us that they quite simply do not need to do. So when you think about how much you're being ripped off at the forecourt right now, just remember, the Tories are doing most of it.